everyone.
We're
Great news. It turns out that Friendly Fish the shark from last week actually did not eat everyone. They're actually all alive. Really unfortunate. Um
Um, a little
so
bit on
is
yeah.
this gonna be 152 now? Are we calling that officially 151?
It's already been called 151. Where have you been?
You just played
um,
I have
Fortnite for
not.
like 20
guys,
minutes.
before we
I've
start
been
anything, I would like
finals,
to.
bro.
This episode is dedicated to Rob Reiner and also the victims of the Brown shooting and the Sydney Beach shooting. So let's just be respectful from the top. This is for
Yes.
them, especially. Can we talk a little bit about the legacy of Rob Reiner? Because he was a fantastic
He
director. He
Dude,
made so many
actually
good movies.
crazy his, like,
Beck, we
variety
can
of
He
hear
made
you.
genre,
Princess
bro.
Bride. I love Princess Bride.
Princess Bride, Spinal Tap, A Few Good Men,
Misery,
uh,
Stand by Me, best Stephen King movies. Like so good.
what's the rom-com one that When Harry Met
Harry Met
Sally?
Sally. He made so many good films. He was also a great actor. Like I don't know if he took like a film history class, but he was like he was like in that old like sort of like family sitcom where he played kind of like the
Hmm,
young, kind of like woke like college student type of character in like the 70s. Great actor. Um just fantastic guy. He made so many good movies and I think they were making like a new Spinal Tap.
It
yeah, no,
already came
Spinal
out.
Or
Tap
it came
2
out, the
came
new one?
out.
Okay.
They really showed a photo of, him and the son at the red carpet for it.
It's just
Um,
devastating, yeah.
yeah. It's kinda crazy, um, because, um, earlier this year I'm blanking on the name. The guy that made David Fincher.
Lynch.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, David
convinced
David
yeah,
Lynch. Yeah,
yeah.
David Lynch. Like when he died, it's like kind of when someone like famous in like the film space dies and you go to a film school, it's like
Yeah, they're
literally
fucking
every teacher is talking about it, bro. It's
like, my cinema
it's
production teacher was like,
crazy.
"I cried for 2 hours." Yeah.
Um,
But,
but yeah, it is very interesting, like the news circles you have when you go to like a very like a film school.
can I
Yeah, I
talk
cannot
about something?
relate.
Because I know we're movies and TV podcast, but I wanna actually broaden our kind of our scopes more. We each have been I think we've each done, like, a different experience of college. I think me and Beck are probably the most similar. We went to, like, an
Yeah.
East Coast private, film university, where Aiden, you're going to, a 2-year thing after community college, but you've done the community college thing, and Nicola doing the aeronautical thing in Florida.
Fully specializing in
I'm the
aeronautics
film
and
minor.
engineering. There is no film minor back. There is no
I
film
am
minor.
so mad,
There's
bro.
a
I wanted him to
single
get the film
there
minor
is a
so
I
single
bad.
don't know why he
class
isn't.
there's a single
But
humanities class called exploring film that I will take senior year, probably.
Please,
I
That's the most
please,
I
as
will
long
do.
as you take one film
It's
class.
guys,
gonna be so funny because he's gonna mog all of them.
but what I've noticed, I get just from comparing from my 1 semester in Sydney, is that fucking American school architecture is fucking shit so much. I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
brutalism.
100%. This
I
is well
hate
Dude,
established.
it. It's so
I
terrible.
it's like I just like walk around Boston. I am not a big fan of just all the brick. Cause
Yeah.
it's like this all like this like old brick, and I'm like, it's kind of just like, eh.
That's because you're in Boston. That's your fault.
But
Yeah, that
back
just is
in
Boston. That's
Sydney
part of why
in
Boston
Sydney,
sucks.
you kind of feel like you're walking in Hogwarts. They have like castles of like classes, you know? It's so cool. Um
See, Foothill is just like super duper open and like is mostly just hills and forest. Like I don't know. Mine was pretty good looking.
Yeah, I don't know how to
yeah.
explain my campus. It's a tiny campus. It's like it's not even that much bigger than Pali. Like no, it's big. It's like maybe double this. It's like a big. It's not big though. It's a small
Yeah.
campus,
Mine
and
is like
like
a little bit larger than Pally.
the most
Yeah.
interesting building is the student union, which is just this like big glass dome basically, and then everything else is like a cube. Especially the engineering building is just a silver cube.
Yeah.
It's actually like really funny
And then the
because like
closer you
all of
get to
you
like the
guys,
business and the like the flight line where all the pilots are flying, the nicer the school gets.
because like you guys have like all these like open campuses, and then my school is literally just like 4 buildings on this block.
That feels like almost very sad. Just walking through 4 fucking buildings.
Okay,
It's
the
50
problem is
degrees.
oh,
This
yes.
applies to most of us, but not Nicola.
Yes. Nice. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but it's good when it's the winter and it's freezing outside, so you don't have to walk anywhere. Um,
You
but
can
other
see
than that, it's
that's
like
my
literally like
school.
kind of annoying.
I don't know how much you can see. It's like that's all the classes, that's the athletic stuff, and then there's the airport right next to it.
I like
Wow, the
airports.
airport right next to the
Yeah,
aeronautical school?
the
That's
two main
crazy.
the two main majors at this school is AE and AS. AE is aerospace engineering, AS is aeronautical science. That's people basically, do you want to design planes or do you want to fly planes?
Mm.
And so we're connected to the airport because all the plane because you people get their private pilot licenses through the school and their commercials and everything.
Yeah.
So
But I
it's
just
like
I just
I don't know. It's like
I
not
just wanted
that
to
small,
mention
but it's
it
not that
because
big.
I find it interesting that we've all kind of had different journeys throughout the college
But also,
experience,
like,
but we're all
I've only
here.
had a semester of college so far. You guys have had a year, 2 years.
Year and a half for Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're also doing study abroad,
I'm doing study abroad this
senior
summer.
year, right?
The
To
summer.
LA?
Mm,
Summer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
interesting. Little Nicola arc. Where are you going?
I'm going back to Spain.
Back to Spain.
Mm. Wait,
I'm
That's
going
nice.
when are
to,
you going to
I
Spain?
think it's like 1 month, and it's gonna be, like, a week in Barcelona, a week in, like, Madrid, and a week in, like, Valencia with some stuff
Are you
sprinkled
doing,
in.
Spain next semester or
He said in the
No, I'm doing it
summer.
this summer.
oh, in the
This summer.
summer, okay.
Beck has a
'Cause my
little issue
No,
of not listening.
my school has, like, really strange study abroad. So, basically, they have like month-long programs in the summers, or you can find any university you want that has the same classes as they teach here and just go to the dean and be like, I'm going to take these classes at this other college. And they'll be like, okay.
Really?
And that's basically
Mhm.
the study abroad. And then we also just have a Singapore campus. So they also just have the option to
What
just
a
go to
random
Singapore.
campus.
Damn. We have to
We
do the
have
Nicola Pow
we
Pow?
have the Singapore, Daytona Beach, and Prescott campus, Prescott, Arizona.
You guys notice that you didn't have to do a Nicola Pow Pow for the 2 summers he missed, but you did a Pow Pow for Uri?
Because I'm not a film major.
Yeah,
I don't
Different.
really.
because Nicola didn't watch shit.
Because I'm not a
Yeah.
film
Dude,
major.
Nicola was on the podcast and he still didn't watch shit.
I'm not a film major. There's nothing for me
Okay,
to watch.
but Aiden, let's start with you.
Yeah.
What did you individually watch this week?
Uh, this okay. Well, we actually have a couple weeks of stuff, so
We
let me go bring
it's
it
like
up.
2 weeks.
It's since Thanksgiving, Beck, so it's actually
Damn. I'll be right
more.
back. Oh, yeah. Damn.
What do you mean be right back? All right, man. All right. So
I got a
to
bit.
start off, I watched the Oz the Great and Powerful with Hitler Franco. Maybe I should. I'm gonna
Oh.
wait. Actually, I'm gonna wait for Uri, because I want to talk about the. I need him to know about the Baby Franco arc.
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
Franco art.
I'm not
I
sure if
assume
he's familiar with.
he watched some of the episodes, so he might know the
That's
baby
true.
Franco.
Anyway, did any of you guys watch last week's episode?
Of
Nope.
what?
The
I
podcast?
watched the first 5
Oh,
minutes.
I
I
did
saw you were
not
just playing
know.
Fortnite, and I gave
Wow.
up.
Okay, well that means
I
okay, I'm
was
gonna
busy
start with
watching
Fiona and Cake.
Stranger
How about
Things.
all right, I'm gonna start with Fiona and Cake then. Here's what happens in Fiona and Cake.
Wait, did the
Three
Rebecca
for
Sugar episode come out, or is that next week?
I think it's the finale, actually.
It's the finale.
So Fiona fucks everything up and becomes really unlikable, and that's what happens. And the
Mm.
show is getting really fucking annoying. And Fiona's becoming a really bad and annoying character.
So what
So
Aiden's saying is
real
women have ruined film again.
yep. Okay, anyway, so first movie. Oz the Great and Powerful. Now, Uri, do you know about Baby Franco?
Um, no, wait, baby, like James Franco?
No, Dave Franco.
Dave Franco. You said baby. I was confused for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that's Baby
Baby
Franco.
Franco is James Franco.
So
No,
I've watched 6 Baby Franco movies this year. Um eh, which is way too many.
together. Now you see me. Wait, and you saw regretting you.
Yeah. So Uri, oh no, I saw 7. So it's all 3 Now You See Me's. Um Regretting You, Together. No, it is 6, and Neighbors. So I've watched 6
So,
Baby Franco movies.
what can you tell us about Dave Franco's acting style by this point?
Yeah, you
He
gotta watch
plays
the
the
Lego
same.
Ninjago movie also this year.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's Baby Franco.
Anyway, he plays the same guy in every single movie, and so does James Franco. Anyway, I brought this up because I watched Oz the Great and Powerful. Ass movie, truly, truly
Is
bad.
that the one with Mila
James,
Kunis?
yeah, James Franco can't act for shit, which was known, but also he's in front of a green screen the whole time, so that way he can't be a pervert asshole to anyone. Even though his character is just pervert asshole. So I watched that. I watched the Thursday Murder Club movie directed by Chris Columbus. Um
Like the
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 culprit was
Explorer.
no, like the director who made Home Alone. This movie was pretty not very good. It was really boring for being a comedy. And the culprit was like low key way too chill to be a real murder guy. So that
Mhm.
one was pretty boring. Um I watched a Kevin Hart stand-up routine. Not funny. It was just him being old. Um,
What do you mean being
I watched
old?
yeah.
Yeah?
He's not even that old.
Pretty old, I guess.
I watched Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, but you can watch episode 151 to hear about my opinions on that.
Yeah.
Um, but it's a really fucking good. Um, I rewatched Home Alone 1 and 2. Those are some of my favorite movies of all time.
Wait, a little bit of a Christopher Columbus kick.
Yeah,
I you missed earlier, Uri, when I watched like 4 John Hughes movies in a week.
he did do that.
Yeah, I did do that. Um, and then I skipped one. I skipped one. I watched it on Thanksgiving. Um, and it's called Rental Family. It has Brendan Fraser, and it was really fucking good. It is my in my top 5 of the year.
What's
Oh,
in the
wow.
top 5 of the year so far?
What is my top 5
Yeah,
of the year?
yeah, because we are coming up
Let
on
me
January, so
It's true. Let's see. This
We are
year,
we will do the ranking this year.
yeah, my
Uh,
top 5 currently is Life of Chuck, Naked Gun, Looney Tunes, Friendship, and Rental Family.
okay,
oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, Naked Gun and Looney Tunes are way too fucking high.
I think the only one on there that I agree with is Life of
Friend
Chuck.
I love Friendship, though.
Okay, yeah, but you have to understand that these movies appeal to me and not you.
Right.
Mm,
I forgot I'm talking with
Yeah,
a
so that
Disney
he
adult.
is right.
yeah, at least you're not talking to Beck Lyons.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rental Family, really fucking good. Um, Brendan Fraser is a really good actor, and I forget that he is because the things that I know him from are like Encino Man and The Mummy and Looney Tunes Back in Action, where he is not a good actor and is Loki just kind of funny. Um, but it's about Brendan Fraser, who's an American living in Japan, and he gets hired by this company that like the like people in the company get hired by different like people and families and stuff to like pretend to be someone. Like Brendan Fraser gets hired to be a dad or like pretend to be a dad, or he pretends to be like a reporter for like to like pretend to be a reporter for this old author guy, or like pretends to be some guy's friend. Um
Do they know the people who are hiring? The people
some do, like the dad, or like when he was pretending to be the dad, which is the main one. The mom knows, like she's the one that hires, but they keep it a secret from the daughter. Or the author, he doesn't know that he's not
interesting
a
concept,
journalist.
you know?
It's a very weird concept, but borders on the line of like this might be a real
Well,
thing,
people
and that's
hire
Yeah.
kind
people
of worrying.
to snuggle and cuddle, so it's not that far.
Yeah.
It's not that, but it is I don't know.
It's in
It's
the same
very
realm of
cool.
possibility, let's just say.
Yeah, it's a very cool
I
concept. Um
I know
and
Beck
it's
will probably
expertly
need to
done.
buy like one off the website. I don't know, like butler, maid, house assistant, for his movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, but it's a really like deep movie about
Humanity.
like like humanity, legacy, like family. Um, it's very good. Like my only complaint about the movie is that it wasn't like longer.
Really?
And there was like there's like the other people that work at the rental family company, and I wish we saw more of like the head guy and the woman, because the woman gets like a little bit of a character like near the end of the movie, and I wish we saw a little bit of her more.
Yeah.
But overall, enjoyed the movie a lot.
Was this a solo
Um,
adventure in the theater?
this was yeah, this was a solo Thanksgiving adventure. I saw it on Thanksgiving.
On
Wow.
Thanksgiving?
On
Wow.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
It was full of turkey and
It was
warm.
before Turkey.
Brendan Fraser.
I saw it at like 9 AM.
Interesting. Um,
I It's really good. Like, I know the other movies I just said that were in my top are, like, definitely my opinion movies in the top, but I think that this one's, like, actually a good movie.
I mean, yeah, this one's also getting Oscar buzz, I remember.
I hope it wins something, 'cause it's very good. I probably could have cried, but I didn't. I
I
wish
don't
I
know.
did,
I
but
don't
I
know if they're
didn't.
gonna give another Brendan Fraser Oscar like buzz.
Okay, maybe not for acting, but maybe one of the other
I would
categories.
assume like
I
maybe
know
a
he was really good in this movie because he plays like a troubled actor. Do you know
best.
how hard it is to be an actor, acting as an actor, but badly?
Yeah, that's BoJack Horseman. Um,
Yeah.
but what? So rental family sounds interesting. I do want to watch it.
Mhm.
I just don't. If it is it playing near now? I guess it is. Might it
It
still is?
is, but
We
it'll probably come
just
to
we,
digital soon.
we just looked at the theater. We just said that
Right.
we could have
Well,
seen
the
it.
audience doesn't know that,
Mm.
Aiden.
Yeah.
That's true, but it definitely won't be in theaters next week.
Okay.
Which
So
is now if you're watching it now. So
Beck, get off whatever you're doing on the computer right now and start talking.
I can play my solos now. All right, let's get into the good movies now. All
The good
right.
movie.
hang on.
Okay.
First thing I watched, I
Why is he
rewatched
lying?
Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Okay.
Still flames, still fi. I
So wait,
don't
Beck,
No,
know
you
no.
Uri don't like
rewatched
it.
Now You See Me. Now I saw Now You See Me 3 in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
need to talk about this with you, Uri, because there's something I realized at the end of the movie that I need to tell you.
okay.
Tell
Um
him
Um,
specifically?
yeah, because I told you already.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say for this movie, I actually it's a terrible movie, but it's so fun to watch. It's a fun,
It
bad
is so
movie.
fun.
It's
It
fun
is
bad.
so
I know,
fun.
Aiden, you think it's even bad for Now You See Me standards. I think it's about the same for Now You See Me standards.
No, because here's the thing, Uri. What there's no big magic, right?
Hmm.
The point of the movies is that the magic's fucking insane, and doesn't make any sense. But this movie, I feel like that all of it felt possible.
And I don't know
And then
the
the final trick was just a retread of the trick from two.
yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not like a Now You See Me like fandom guy like Beck. I don't know. I don't have like a weird. I love how you both
Autistic
shook
obsession.
and nod in the same time. Like you guys are rhythmed together. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on with
So
that.
completely realized I have like fucking evil lighting because I haven't set up for the home podcast yet.
nice.
But I don't know, it's just I watched it with my mom, and I just thought it was like a fun time. I don't know if you're expecting they are like the movie equivalent of antidepressants. I think so.
Yes. Did you wait? Did you see the quote
Jesse Eisenberg.
from Jesse Eisenberg
Yeah.
where it was like, if they keep making this movie, I could finally wean myself off antidepressants.
There probably are
That's
gonna make
cool.
like 4 more, you know?
They have confirmed that they're developing another one at least.
A little Beck, he's on the little Now You See Me subreddit fandom. They confirmed the new sequel. Now you see me
Anyways,
4. Now you don't.
Uri,
Now you do.
my issue that I had
Mhm.
stemmed from like the ending twist of the movie where the children are like the people that are behind the whole thing.
Yeah, that was
The fact that's the twist is not very good because I saw it coming for one. But for two, the bit where it's like they've been to the house before and set up everything in the house really like just completely like makes the children not very impressive in my eyes because that's where they show off, look how smart we are, we figured out the house before the rest of the horsemen when they've already been there and already did everything. Like the whole bit where Ariana Greenblatt opens the door before baby Franco does it, and it's like, oh, look how washed baby Franco was, and then they show that she's opened the door previously so it doesn't matter.
Okay, but Aiden, did you think that them actually having made the mansion stuff is actually the big showing off trick?
No, because they didn't make the mansion stuff. They just knew how it worked.
They
And
made some
them
of the mansion stuff.
like what?
Like
no way. There's
the
no way they got with Morgan Freeman and they were like, let's do this like organization attempt. I feel like they just sneaked into his house and like, let's lift a painting together or something. And then just
That's what they did. They put the scroll behind the painting and all
okay.
of that.
yeah.
That was all set up by them.
And can we just say
So it wasn't impressive when they figured it out.
And can we just say that Morgan Freeman's death was such like a non-starter in this fucking
So
movie?
bad. It was so
It
bad.
was like I don't know why they did that.
It was such
It was
a
very
random thing,
confusing.
and they were like, "No." Okay, let's
No,
move on.
Morgan Freeman.
No, I don't know. And also, can I be honest? I'll be honest. I'm in no shade to this guy. I just do not think Justice Smith has on-screen presence. I'm gonna be honest. I do not like Justice Smith that much as
Is
an
that
actor.
is that I saw the TV glow?
Yeah,
He's
that guy.
really good at playing like a awkward guy.
Yeah.
So I think when they did the whole thing with like revealing
Sorry,
that
you're
he was
right,
like
you're cutting out.
confident.
Yeah.
Oh. Like the whole thing where he does like the reveal and he's
Yeah, no.
like trying to be like confident, that doesn't work because his whole thing is like being insanely awkward and shy. So
Yeah.
him trying to like be like this whole mastermind did feel a bit off.
Yeah. And then he had like what a weird accent or something.
Yeah.
And can we talk about Rosaline Pike's like accent in the movie The Villain? What the fuck was her
Yeah.
accent? What the
I
fuck was her accent?
I have no
Who's to
idea. I
say?
was literally with
Who's
my
to
friend
say?
being like, "What accent is this?"
Who's to say, really?
You know? Let's talk it to the international man of mystery. Nicola, I know you're probably jerking it off in your messages and buying alcohol from your dealers. You gotta say something on this podcast. You can't just be on your phone.
Okay, me and Nicola talk JJK.
Fine.
What do you mean
Um,
me and Nicola? I also watched it.
No,
we didn't
you
like it,
you
so we
did
don't give a
not.
Yes, I
fuck.
did. I actually
Um,
did watch it.
You did
Yeah,
not.
but
So
you didn't
okay.
like
Furry,
it.
take everything that they say.
Guys,
It's wrong.
listen to me. Follow my hand. It's
Yeah.
quiet time, one at a time. We start with Nicola.
Fine, if you insist. So yeah, let's start with the JJK movie. The JJK movie came out. I watched it a day of release in theaters. I drove to my local AMC, which was 30 minutes away from my school. Um, I arrived like 15 minutes after the movie time was supposed to start. Luckily, there's previews on this movie. And I sat down, and I'll say I'm not going to talk about the Shibuya stuff because it was basically just a montage. I've already seen it. It's already old stuff. The new stuff,
Okay, but
however,
like the stuff with Shibuya, what did you think about like what they kept in
I think
compared
it's
to
what
like
you need.
I personally think that they kept the stuff with like Mahito and Yuji. That felt a bit too long. You know what I mean? Like I feel
mean,
like
yeah, but I feel like
they
also
jumped
kept
over a
what they
bunch of the other stuff, but they kept like that and it's like an
they kind of
entirety.
kept what's like important for like Yuji's character moving on and like stuff
Mm.
like that, and like because that's the whole stuff is building his philosophy in this like current arc and like why he's acting the way he does. It's explaining his character. And it's like I think we understood exactly what we need to understand about him from Shibuya. Uh, I think it was like I would have liked more, or yeah, I would have
Definitely.
liked more, but like with
Because
the
I feel
time
like they had
right now.
time. It was only an hour and a half. They could have just done a longer Shibuya
Yeah.
segment.
And then the newer stuff, all the new stuff was fantastic. I like all the new stuff. Animation I think was fantastic. Don't even say a word, Aiden Shoemaker, because he doesn't get to
I haven't
speak.
said anything yet. I
This
haven't
guy
said
is
anything
not
Nice
yet.
going to
turn yet.
talk.
But the animation was great. I love the story because I mean I know the story, so it's kind of unfair, but story is good. I like the animation and I think everything is good. I'm really excited for the new season to come out. I'm going to keep watching it.
Everything is good, said the very early art depth film critic.
I'm a man of
We
few
have a
words.
regular
Film
Roger
major,
Ebert
baby.
in the fucking crowd, Nicola.
I'm a man of few words. Also, I just don't really care. So,
Guys, Nicola's going on his full depression arc, so we gotta leave him in the right side corner. While we go to Aiden, what were your thoughts?
no, I think Aiden should speak last.
I'd like to Beck to talk first.
Beck
Beck
to
gets to
Yeah.
talk
talk
first.
first. 'Cause-
Or-
And
I
then I think we should just
thought,
skip Aiden.
yeah,
Nope.
we should.
Nope.
So, by movie, I love the Shibuya segment. It was great watching in like a big theatrical setting where like everyone like knew what was happening and like all the stuff. I was like able to like talk with my friends and like cheer at all the parts. Um, I really like the new episodes. It did feel a bit short, but that just kind of makes sense. Um, I thought they did pick good episodes to it. They have a bunch of big fight scenes, and it's setting up the calling games very well. Um, yeah, I think I'm very excited for where the new season goes.
Are
And the
you?
animation popped off. I do wish they kept more of Maharaga versus Sukuna, because I wanted to see that fight more on the big screen.
Especially since it was actually the Blu-ray version, I agree. Yeah, that was something I
Yeah.
was kind of hoping we'd have that entire fight.
Yeah, that's my thoughts.
All right. So here's what I think.
We
Here's
got
what
the
I think. Now-
contrarian in the room.
I would
Now,
like make a clear point where Aiden has not seen any of JJK before watching this.
and
And-
my complaints do not stem from that.
It comes
And
from not
before we
liking the
start, and before
animation.
Aiden starts, guys, remember, no hits below the belt. We're going to keep this clean. We're going to keep this nice, and no attacking. Okay.
Nobody
All
loves
right,
this
now,
guy. He
Uri.
should kill himself.
Now, Uri, I have a question.
Yes,
Imagine
Aiden.
imagine your favorite TV show gets a movie in theaters. You're so excited, right?
Yeah.
Brand new movie. And it turns out that the movie that you're seeing, half of it is stuff that you've already seen, but chopped up and spliced
We
into
knew
a
that's how it was
45-minute
gonna be.
segment.
I am killing this guy. It's not even a movie. They were very clear. It's just
Aiden's
2
time
episodes
to
of the
speak.
show.
It's Aiden's time to speak.
So that's interesting. So why are we calling it a movie?
Yeah, they called the new stuff the movie. It's called the Execution Movie. It's called Shibuya Arc plus Execution Movie.
Okay. And that's 2 episodes
Yes.
Yes.
short
where
film.
2 episodes in which the execution arc doesn't even start.
Yes, no,
It-
you're thinking of the
It
calling
literally
game.
does.
The calling games. The execution arc is the execution of
Of
it's when he gets stabbed in
Yuji.
the fucking heart.
Okay, the 2 episodes, the 2 new stuff.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So so let me get this straight. So you go to the movie and see 45 minutes of stuff you've already seen, but worse.
What do you mean by worse,
It's a
Aiden?
recap. It's
What
called a
do you-
recap.
Okay, Uri, conceptualize this with me because I don't know why they're confused as to why this is not a good thing.
Okay, on your
Um,
backboard. Let's do it.
Everyone else has to shut the fuck up because I have the speaking stick.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the
Now
stick?
again, Uri. So now Beck, how many episodes is it that they show the recap of?
Of Shibuya?
Yes.
That's like 20 episodes.
Okay, Beck. Okay, Uri. 20 episodes condensed into a 45-minute segment.
Okay.
Stuff that you've already seen spliced into a 45-minute segment. So stuff you've seen but worse.
Wait, so it's just a 45-minute segment of previously on.
Yes.
Yes, it's a recap.
Yes, this is what I'm getting at. How did you like this so much?
Because I got to
Now,
see the new stuff.
Yeah.
but
And
that's
it was
like
also hype watching the some of the best fights.
I can see where maybe a fan, let's for example, okay, there's a potato chip bag. Half of the potato chip bag is empty. But the fans who really like potato chips, they're gonna go for the potato chips, Aiden, even though it's half empty.
Right, my bad, my bad. Um, and then the 2 new episodes, they're fine. I can't judge the new episodes. Did I enjoy them? No, not at all, but I can't judge them. All I will say is that I do not fuck with Mappa fight animation. I do not think it appeals to me at all.
Clearly, because
It
I look
is
at it,
big.
I'm like, wow, this animation is sick. The fighting
This
looks
is
so
fire.
fluid and looks like
You guys
Someone
need to
who took
fucking
an actual animation class, who I believe I'm more
I'm like, wow, they really
No,
it's
okay,
good
translated.
animation.
no. Now I didn't say that the animation is bad. I just said I do not like watching it.
I
And
just like I look at it and I watch and I'm like, wow, they really took the manga panels and did it really well into animation.
What I think is that you need to watch like an actual action movie with like good fights, like Kill Bill.
Isn't that a live action movie?
Not all of it.
um
It's like a fucking 5-minute section. You cannot like say
It is
wow.
actually not 5 minutes in Whole Bloody Affair. It is actually nearly 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
and Beck, can you
20
please
whole
show us the shirt you made for Aiden with you drawn both of them for your animation skills, just for reference?
What? Oh,
The Ruby shirt. If you want to,
the amazing Bag Lions Ruby shirt. Let me pull that shit up.
so
The
we can
Flames shirt.
so we can know how Beck speaks from like an era of professionalism because he knows animation, guys. He knows it.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, bro.
They look like
Flame.
they look like weird, like gay creepy pastas.
Gay creepy pastas.
So true, Uriponte. The gay
Yep.
adjective really helps.
it's
Yeah.
also kind of unnecessary.
No, Beck.
What do you mean unnecessary? But what's that mean, Beck?
Creepypastas are already very gay.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
implied
That
that you
means that the
both are
people in the
lovers
comments are
already,
already given.
and that's the
Oh,
implication.
okay.
Okay.
That's what I thought the
The
implication
implication.
was. Yeah.
I
the
recently
It's
implication.
rewatched
implication.
The Truman Show, and my
That's a
God,
good movie.
it's kind of a perfect movie. It's so
Ah,
say this-
yeah.
and you guys said that nobody thinks it's a perfect movie, and Uri is right here proving
I
my
feel like
point.
every single time Uri watches this movie, he says it's a movie.
I haven't talked about The Truman Show that much. If anything, I talk about Training Day way more.
I literally have not like I don't remember the last time you mentioned Training Day.
Like 2 weeks ago when he said it was one of his favorite movies. I'm
Okay,
very
yeah.
confused.
Outside of the yearly tradition.
Well, the thing is
Okay.
about The Truman Show, I think that it works on like a lot of levels, but honestly, I think it's almost kind of like it could be way more expanded on. Like a lot of the pieces I think are good, but I feel like every piece is like very rife for like expansion. Like where I could see almost Beck, I want you to close your eyes because you're my main Apple TV watcher, okay? Can you imagine kind of like a kind of a Severance type of show about like a modern Truman Show on Apple TV Plus?
Definitely.
And you can imagine it's
Um
it has like the very interesting cinematography. It's like weird. There's gonna be like mysteries, and then like you kind of like because I actually have like a theory. No audience members steal this, by the way. This is mine. That like imagine like an expanded like show on like Apple TV Plus. Like it's kind of like Pluribus and it's kind of like Severance, and it's like a very kind of like expanded. Like you get to the mind frame of why some actors like maybe chose to do the Truman Show, and like what do they feel about Truman? Did they fall in love with him after 30 years of being on the show? How did they construct it? Like I have so many questions about the world that I feel like could be answered in like a longer format of the Truman Show.
I feel like we also get a lot of we get some parts of that through Severance. I'm thinking of like that time they're in they're like in the outside, and the guy's like, "This is the largest water fountain or waterfall in the world." Where they're kind of like very much
Lying.
held back on like the true nature of the world.
Yeah. It's weird lies, but they use them to keep them in control. They control their
Yeah.
knowledge. But speaking of Apple TV Plus and Pluribus, let's talk about Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Wait, Beck, this is my surprise.
Yeah. You wrote the episode? Oh my god.
It's a Flourish t-shirt. Whoa.
Hype. Where do you get that?
My dad was like, because I'm watching with my dad, and he was like, today, here's a surprise. He got me a shirt offline or something.
Because it's the first day of
Nice.
Hanukkah, or the second day of Hanukkah now.
Yeah.
It's his first Hanukkah present. Because if we all remember, Uri's Jewish. He's a Jew.
I remember that.
I also remember that.
He's a Jew.
So this episode is the lowest rated of the season and also very controversial.
Is this
So-
the one with John Cena, or was the last the one?
Last
with
one had John Cena.
Okay.
So this one, unfortunately, well, I think people have like maybe a tendency to like always devalue Vince Gilligan's works. Like, obviously, there's slow episodes, but he always comes back strong.
I feel like this is the fly of Plurbius.
Okay, I feel like that's really
We're
rude.
so early into Plurbius for there to be a fly.
Also, the
It's
thing
been one
is,
season.
it was
It's like
not
8
that
episodes.
like it was not that uninteresting of an episode. Like, we got to follow Manusos throughout like his experience through the world, and it was pretty good scene like with in the Darien Gap where he gets hit by like the spike tree.
Oh
And also,
yeah.
and also, I think while maybe the Carol stuff might have been a little slow, it has two really big points for her character: that she attempted suicide, but it just
Yeah.
didn't work. And I think after that failure, she actually brought back Zosha. And this is actually kind of a theory I have. What if Zosha and her have sex, and that's how they get the DNA?
Ooh.
I thought that they were gonna
that'd
get
be
the DNA because
fucked
she has.
up.
I thought they were gonna get the DNA because she has the eggs frozen somewhere.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
don't-
that is something they mentioned.
I think they're going to come back. Obviously, there's going to be a season 2 of the show because it got renewed for season 2. And so there's more to expand, but I think just the idea, because like, let's enhance what the final kind of image of this episode was. Like, she can't live by herself anymore because Carol. What they've implied throughout the show is that Carol really couldn't do the world by herself, and she needed her wife Helen to kind of act as a buffer between her and the world. But now that Helen is gone, she really does not have anyone. She's outcasted by the remaining people alive, and she only has Zosha. And so I'm thinking that maybe Zosha is going to learn individualism, and maybe Carol's going to. And the true battle for the show is individualism versus unilateralism. And so it's like, is she going to teach Zosha how to be like her own person?
I feel like we do have some evidence of that because she was able to slightly disconnect from the hive mind when she was like heavily sedated.
Yeah. And so I think it's very interesting. I think now that she really wants Zosha back, because she did that really like, I think it just proves how good Rhea Seahorn is an actress. Like, she did a really kind of like yell of like collapsing into Zosha at the end of the episode. And I think she's going to show that now she's okay with Zosha being around more. Because obviously she needs her to come back because she's got nothing without her. And
Yeah, it's it was like a 30-day time jump. I'm trying to remember because it went from like
it was like 48 days.
day
I think.
18. Yeah, so like she did like try like living on her own for a bit and it just did not work and she's just like so done.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting because when Manusos gets to Carol, is he gonna be like mad at her that she flopped to the other side? I think that's a potential for some drama. The crew, the remaining outcasts, they're definitely gonna come back. I think there needs to be. I feel like it's setting up for like an interesting finale. I don't know, like in the next 2 episodes.
Is there only 2 episodes left of the season?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's usually 10 episode seasons.
I think this one's like a 9 episode season right now.
I thought we're
Um,
on episode 8.
that was 7.
Was that 7?
Yeah. But I think it's like really interesting. However, I do think I will agree. It was kind of slow. There being a Vince Gilligan is a little doing a slow burn. Like I think top episodes were 1, 2, and 4, and then 5, 6, 7 have been a bit of a slow run.
I definitely think 1 has been the best.
Really, I think 2 was the
Especially
best because it made sense
mm,
of the
I
world.
think maybe it's just because I had no idea what the show was going into it, but it hit me, like, very surprisingly, because
Yeah,
they didn't explain, like, at all, like, what it is,
because they do a zombie
before.
apocalypse scene where the zombie takes over, but then they turn out to just be happy people.
Yeah.
They do like a classic one where the zombies take over, but then they kind of flip it, which is very like subversion of expectations. And I know Beck doesn't like subversion of expectations because Game of Thrones ruined his love of media in
Yeah,
general.
yeah. It did.
But I think Vince Gilligan knows how to do it. But I'm not gonna like blindly follow Vince Gilligan, but I think we need to give him a little bit of space to maybe like see the world. I don't know why it's so controversial though. Why are we getting those points?
mean, I just remember seeing like, it's just because it's like, because it has the low rating, I think people just are I think they just don't like the slower pacing.
I get it.
Um
I don't know. I feel like
And there's a lot of, like, I feel like this show would only be able to be made by Vince Gilligan because he has the Breaking Bad, like, sway, to, like, have the power to make these, like, insanely slow scenes, that have a lot of repetition and stuff like that.
yeah.
Um, but I
I
do
mean,
think
and
I do think it's unique and it's good, and
yeah.
I'm glad
It
it's
makes the
being
viewer
made.
want it makes the viewer learn more. He never assumes that the
Yeah.
viewer is dumb when you're watching Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul because he waits for the viewer to kind of learn and go with the journey. Um, yeah. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting, like, there's different TV show philosophies, and, like, who and instructing, like, a TV show and how, like, it works. It really comes from the show creator. I don't know, does anybody have, like, a TV show in mind that has, like, a very specific, like, creator-led vision? Like, I'm thinking you guys this is not a TV show, but it's, like, Ryan Johnson and, like, the Knives Out movies. Like, you can talk about that, like, those are very creator, like, driven. It's very auteur in almost that way. Like they feel like they're very
Every Wes
specific.
Anderson film.
Yeah, exactly.
I
And
feel
just
like
goes
the thing with TV shows is that they've only very recently started to become more like vision things. Like TV shows previously have
yeah.
been like, thing to watch when I get home from work and I drink my beer and eat my dinner. But now TV is like, what if we made a movie but longer? So I
Yeah.
think if there were any examples of the topic that you were talking about, they would probably be from the last 5 years.
Number 1, on Thanksgiving, I stayed at college, so there was literally me and one other person who was there, and we're like, "What can we watch?" And because it's, like, basically a military school, they were like, "Let's watch Full Metal Jacket." So we watched Full Metal Jacket. That's a pretty good music. It's a pretty good movie, I think it's a pretty classic
Mm.
movie. Then the next week, this one person on my floor was like, "Let's do it. Let's watch a scary movie." This is this movie I watched a long time ago on Netflix. It's called
Did you watch
Tarot.
Scary
This
Movie?
movie sucked ass. Holy fuck, it was so
Arrow.
tarot. Yeah, it's about tarot
What's
cards, except the
Hero?
tarot cards are evil, and everything they say comes true, except it kills you, and it's
Mm.
So
stupid. Everything sucks. It's a
I've
stupid
never
movie.
heard of a horror movie like this.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I think you guys also watch that, so I'll wait for
Yeah,
we
later.
haven't talked about it
that's a
yet because we're
big
not in
group
group
one.
thing.
Exactly. Eternal Sunrise of Sunshine at the Spotless Mind, I watched when I flew back from Daytona Beach.
It is so
A
funny
good
because
movie.
Nicholas has been on a spree of watching, like, the most popular critically acclaimed films of all time. He goes from, like,
And then
Eternal Sunshine, 500 Days, Pulp Fiction, Good Will Hunting. Bro's is, like, hitting, like, all, like, the basic popular good movies.
Yeah, because I think that's something
yeah.
there's something you have to watch eventually. Yeah. Anyway, I
Good
rewatched
stuff.
500 Days of Summer too. Both of these movies are good. They've always been good. I like
And
them a
so, who
lot.
do you agree with, the man or the
Oh,
girl?
500 Days of Summer, they're both at fault. That has always been since my first watch through. That has
That
always
is
been what it is. They're
true.
both at fault. It's both their faults.
I know
Eternal
Beck is probably
Sunrise at the
going to
Spotless Mind
be
is
the
a good
woman,
movie.
what's it called? Because he's a bit of a he's a misogynist, Beck.
True.
But
Yeah, the women are always at fault. That's my philosophy.
I think
Beck,
yeah.
that's going to get clipped, and you are not going to get like a job.
I don't know. He said misogynist. I thought he said machinist, like masculinist, whatever the fuck. The light's pink.
Masochist?
Masochist. That's what it is.
Mm.
He's a machinist,
I
actually.
I
Yeah,
am
I
a
think
Yeah,
machinist.
he
I
works
love
at a
making
machine shop.
machines.
He's actually a mechanic.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, that was all my singles. In terms of shows, I don't think I've watched any shows that I don't think I have any solo shows. I think every show I've watched, somebody else has also watched. So
Really?
that's my singles rapid
Alright,
fire.
I think let's do the big group movies. So we have 3 big group movies, I believe.
Yeah. And those will be our last things.
Okay, wait, actually, me and Aiden
I
have a
have technically
duo
like no, I'm
first.
not gonna talk about it.
Do have a duo first.
Me and
So,
Aiden last night watched the
Uri, I don't know
movie.
if you've seen the newest season of Smiling Friends.
Oh,
No.
There's a bit in one of the episodes where Mr. Boss watches Clerks. So me
Mhm.
and Beck both simultaneously thought at the same time while we were watching the episode at 2 different places across the world, "Hey, maybe we should watch Clerks."
and then I
Because
bought Clerks on
so
Blu-ray.
Beck bought
Is
Clerks
that
on
the
Blu
Kevin Smith movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we watched Clerks, and it was really good. It's actually a really good
It's
movie,
in
and
black and white.
it puts faith
Really?
in my ability to make a film because this is a very simple movie.
Made on a budget
Mm.
of 27K.
Mhm.
Mm.
And it
Now,
literally
what's it about? What's Clerks about?
it's literally a guy, his boss says he has to come into work that day, and then it's just a
And
bunch
then he
of,
goes
like,
into work.
funny bits that happen throughout his day at work. And
Yeah.
they literally just randomly, not randomly, they have title cards for each of the different, like, segments of the day, and they have, like, a bunch of, like, random ass names, that have, like there's definitely, like, some connection between them, but I could not see them, when I was watching it. Like,
A lot of them were very fanciful word. This movie has a lot of big words in it for some reason,
and a lot of sex jokes. It's
and a
definitely
lot
one
of
of
sex
those
jokes.
yeah, definitely one of those kind of, like, adult comedies things.
Ah,
It was still a very enjoyable movie, and I liked it a lot.
The
Like, I liked it
funniest
more than
part
I thought.
to me was Aiden was telling me before that these 2 characters, Jay and Silent Bob, have 2 spin-off movies. And then I was watching
yeah.
and they kinda don't do anything in this movie. Um,
Wait,
besides
they come from this movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, they are from this movie, yeah. Which is
But
very
it's like a
because you know
time
Jay
travel
and
movie.
because Jay and Silent Bob are very iconic, like comedy characters, right?
And time travel characters, right?
Yeah, they're like they're very yeah. So like yeah, I
Interesting.
did not know that they were from this movie. Like I was familiar with them. I've seen one of the Jay and Silent Bob movies, the one with whatever one has Mark Hamill in it. I've seen.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
So you guys watched Clerks, and
yeah,
so
because we thought it would be funny like for a bit, but then it was actually a good movie.
It was a
Beck,
very
I
good
kind of want to
movie.
hear more about your digital media, your physical media like collection that you've been growing.
Ooh, really? Oh, I can pull up. So I have a list of the stuff I want to watch over the break. Just like sitting on my
Mm,
desk of like all these different DVDs.
internship,
Um, like I want to
rush
do
hour.
Rush Hour because the new one's coming out. Internship. It seems like it's a good comedy. Minions. To be honest,
Well, Beck,
I fuck with
I have a,
Minions.
I have a bunch of DVDs that I could give you to part of your list because I'm not using them.
I
Not me. I'm also getting shit.
Mm,
But Beck is like our collection for like when the apocalypse happens, we're gonna go to
dude,
Beck's
I
house.
literally, you
he has
should
all the
see, I
lists.
have fucking 3 shelves of DVDs, and I'm running out of space. Um, so I got a bunch of stuff. Recently, I got good ones. I got Dungeons and Dragons. Because I really like this movie. I want to force Aiden to watch it. I seen Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Lady Bird. I really like Lady Bird. Lady Bird's like in my like top 10. So I'm getting a lot of good stuff. And DVDs, if you go to the right places, are so cheap, bro. They're like $1 a piece.
It's almost like people don't use CDs anymore, Beck. It's almost like DVDs are now an outdated.
But it's
Nicola,
so
when the
easy
internet
now to
goes-
just get all these
when the-
movies to watch.
When the apocalypse happens and the internet goes down, we have our DVDs.
Yes.
Exactly. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I like DVDs. It's just like there's a reason they're cheap.
Yeah. And then also, earlier today I was watching Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay, which is definitely a Euro trip like movie. I think Nicola would like it. Have you seen
Already
Harold
seen
and
those.
Kumar?
Furry has.
Nope.
Yes, I have seen it.
Um,
I have
they
seen
literally even mention Euro trip by name in this movie, and I pointed at the screen and said Nicola movie.
That's how you know it's peak.
So when are we
Um,
watching Dude Where's My Car?
we
When
do
Beck
have Dude
gets
Where's
the
My
DVD
Car.
No, I have Dude Where's My Car. I have 2 copies of it.
Oh yeah, also this was one of my best hauls from Boston. So the Boston Public Library did a sale of DVDs, and guess what I found?
Now
NCIS
Nickus?
season 14 on DVD.
Beck, why did you buy this?
Because it's NCIS season 14.
Are you a
On
fan of NCIS?
Yes, I've seen this season.
Beck, Beck, you're breaking my brain. You watch? Are you?
We've had this
70
conversation before,
What
I
the-
swear.
You've seen? Why are you watching NCIS? Why are you?
I didn't. Okay, I watched NCIS when I was in middle school, and I got up to
That's
season
a weird time to watch
17.
NCIS. I'm gonna be honest.
But yeah,
Beck, are there like character arcs?
there
Like,
are
what's going on
character
with NCIS?
arcs. They literally have replaced, I think, every single character in the latest season. There's 2.
Don't talk like the latest season, like it's like some new great content coming out.
Dude, there's 2 spin-offs currently airing on Paramount Plus.
Wow.
There's there's NCIS Original Sin, which is like
What originals for
What is
NCIS?
this, Dexter?
it's literally like, you know how like Dexter has like the prequel of him like becoming the serial
It's an
killer? This is
NCIS
of
prequel.
Leroy Gibbs, the main guy, becoming an NCIS agent.
I'm sorry, sir. You're NCIS. Don't worry, I'm NCIS.
And then
Just-
they also have a second one coming out that's the Tony and Ziva spinoff.
Not Tony and Ziva.
Yeah.
I can see why Paramount wasn't able to buy Warner Brothers. They have shit like NCIS.
So the funniest thing was I wanted to watch the Tony and Ziva show. So cuz I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm semi
You're a
caught
fan
up."
of Tony and Ziva?
And then I start watching the episode, and I just completely was like, I was like watching. I'm like, okay, this makes sense. And then I'm like, oh, all this random development happened that it just like came flooding back to me. And then it starts getting into the stuff from like the newer season that I haven't watched, where she like fucking comes back from the dead, to like protect her daughter from like an international assassin ring.
What the fuck is going on in NCIS?
I don't know. It's kind of one of the craziest. Literally, someone.
It's kind of crazy how some broadcast television is the nuttiest thing you've ever seen
Yeah.
on television.
It's actually embarrassing because someone asked me, recently, like, what show have you seen that like the most seasons of? And I'm like, I had to say NCIS because it's true.
That's so
It's
awful.
really?
Yeah,
That's so awful. Like,
I
wow.
think maybe the only one that could compare is when I finally catch up on South Park. That'll be 27
Mm.
seasons, and that'll be more than NCIS.
You're gonna catch up on South Park?
I mean, yeah. It's not that bad. It's like 10 episodes a season, and they're all like
Really?
30 minutes.
I've never seen like a full season of South Park.
It's actually cool because I didn't realize it before, but they do like full season arcs. Um, it's not like
Simpsons or Family Guy.
serialized. It's very connected. Um,
Well, it is serialized then, because it says not
oh
serialized.
yeah, no, it is
Serialized.
serialized. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
Well, good for you buying for NCIS, I guess.
yes,
I don't know.
yeah. But that's how the Becklines DVD collection is going.
What about
Okay.
my
Interesting.
DVD collection,
Have you had any good hauls? Because I got
Yeah, of
Minions
course.
and NCIS. What do you have?
Um, all of the Resident Evil movies
Mm.
by Paul W.S. Anderson.
Guys, I got all the Harry Potter movies, and I got like maybe 5 of the 4th one. Because when I was a kid, I was really into the 4th one. So I was like, we should keep buying the DVD of the 4th movie.
I want to do that
Of
with
what
Hoodwinked.
movie?
I want to get like eight different copies of Hoodwinked and just start giving them out to people.
Wait, Uri, what
Wait.
movie was it for you?
The 4th Harry Potter movie.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody have like albums, like vinyl records and stuff?
I
Dude,
Not
I
I've
don't
been
have
really,
I've been
vinyl.
getting
honestly.
CDs for Uri. I have like a whole 96 CD binder that's like almost full again. I have a bunch of vinyl
Wait,
as
and the
well.
audience doesn't know that, so I have to
Fine.
remind.
Well, yeah.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
have
show
the
it next
first
time
6
because it's in
seasons
my
of The
car.
Simpsons on DVD for cheap. That was
Really?
cool. I got 3 seasons of Breaking Bad on Blu-ray. Yesterday. That was great.
You're
Yeah,
quite a.
like I want to get like more
Remember,
TV for DVD.
remember anyone who gets back for Secret Santa, buy him the Now You See Me on DVD.
I have wanted that so bad. And did you guys see that the new one's coming to digital tomorrow? It's a
I don't
very
care.
it was a very short
Like,
theatrical
I don't
run.
follow Now You See Me news.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
Anyway,
honest.
here's my vinyls that I have because I grabbed them all. Monsters Inc. on vinyl. Dua Lipa, Radical Optimism. Cuphead soundtrack. Part 5, Volume 1 soundtrack. Stanley Parable soundtrack. The Muppet Movie soundtrack. Valhalla complete soundtrack. This one's like
Beck's feeling.
Do you
This
have
one's like
a
8.
vinyl record player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you pulling
Like, I
out
feel like you
more?
probably have one.
My
No, I don't have
sister
any
does.
more. I have all my CDs,
Beck,
but I'll
Beck.
show you that next time.
You don't like music, I forget. You don't
Yeah,
like
you have to
music.
realize he doesn't like
Yeah, no, music for me, it's like I see the art in like games and movies and TV, but if you look at like my music taste, it's just I just put on the most random shit. Whatever
guys,
sounds good to
It's
me.
called
Forgetting.
autism.
You're forgetting it's Spotify Wrapped episode. I don't know.
Oh shit! It is the Spotify Wrapped episode.
Oh.
Um,
Are we talking about it? Is that the plan?
We can end on Spotify Wrapped. Can we do
Okay,
that?
oh,
well, we have 2 more things to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Zootopia 2, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Zootopia 2 is one of them.
Zootopia 2, Beck, you watched it, right?
I watched it.
I also watched it.
Yeah, but you were the new one, Beck. So what do you think? It's not anything like great.
It's not groundbreaking, but I thought it was just a good
I thought it
movie.
was enjoyable.
It felt like
It was
a
enjoyable.
very well-made sequel.
It's a well-made sequel, but it's not doing it.
It did not break new ground.
It did not do anything that the first Zootopia. It's like an expansion of a little bit of the things. I'm gonna be honest. I never was really interested in the whole reptile thing. I never found that quite as
And they're
engaging
doing
as
like
Predator
birds
Racing.
for 3.
Oh my god! Can we end this? Birds? We're going to
Birds.
birds being
Yeah.
racist next?
I didn't watch the post credit scene, but then I saw like a tweet about
There was
it.
a post
It was a
credit
post
scene?
credit
Was
scene.
there?
It was like a feather, like slowly like drifting
That's
down
so
to
stupid.
like tease birds coming in the next one.
Okay.
Not birds.
I don't think it's gonna be talking. I think it's gonna be talking about the issues of immigration in this.
Um,
I
These birds are
only have
immigrating, but they refuse to assimilate with our culture.
yeah. So
I-
what we did what
These
racism in the
birds are
first
coming
movie,
in.
gentrification in the second movie, immigration in the
The third
third
movie
movie.
will be immigration.
And the
anyway,
birds
I
just
was
These
gonna,
flying
birds
over
are
the
illegally
Zootopia border.
They're flying over the border.
I,
We get like an orange lion in like as president. These birds are coming over our border into
They're flying over
Zootopia.
the walls. We must make a bigger wall that they cannot fly over.
Yeah.
We must construct
Anyway,
a glass
Piece of
dome
glass
around
atop the wall to
Zootopia.
have them all crash into.
We need to construct a dome around the.
We got
around
this
the base.
Joe Biden hippo.
The one thing I also Zootopia 2 is like I could not tell, even though it's been a 10-year difference, any like animation improvement.
That is true.
We've hit the peak of 3D animation. I don't think we can get like more realistic.
I think
At least
you're
in this
being
style.
very
yeah.
in fact, you're being also very kind of like limiting. It's like we hit the 3D peak of Disney
Yeah,
animation.
the the Pixar style. There's a really good image I want to pull up.
Anyway, while you're
Um,
pulling that up, I want to say my 2 point. I really enjoyed this movie. I did think it was good. But there were two things that I want to point out. One, I think the twist villain was handled much better in this movie, even though it was very obvious. It actually like made sense within the story and wasn't just really bullshit. Um, and two, there's a line in the movie that was really, really badly done, like badly placed and badly written. It's when they're falling when Andy Samberg wolf thing and Hot Fox guy are they're like gonna fall off the cliff because they gotta grab the pen of medicine. And he's like, no, if we do it, then we'll both die. And like instead of saying, yeah, but life isn't worth living without Judy because we just had this whole discussion about how her life is worth more to me than anything in the world, instead of saying relating to that, he'll say, "Huh, awesome one-liner, am I right?" When he could have had like a cool actual like wraparound character moment. Um
I don't know.
so
I
that
think
was
my
kind of
most.
silly.
I think the most interesting scene related to that was like when like the fox. What's his name? Fox Wild.
Nick Wilde.
Nick Wilde.
Nick Wilde.
Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps are having the conversation, and Judy tells him that she's pregnant, and then he's like, oh my god,
This
that's
is not
great. And
an
then she's
abortion,
like, no, I want an abortion
Okay.
because I don't want the fox. I
After
don't want, I
after
don't
the
want
movie, I read the comic. That shit is crazy, bro.
the
Why
comic is
would
you read
so
the comic?
insane.
I kept hearing.
Uri,
I
do you
want to
not
know
know
like
about
what the
Zootopia
fuck
abortion
actually
comic?
happens.
Uri,
She
do you
slaps
not know
him.
about the Zootopia abortion
No,
comic?
she
I know about
slaps him. They break up. She gets with a female fox. And then he comes back, trying to win her back. And then the third one, she gets JFK assassinated. By,
Yeah.
like some
She gets
some
Kirk.
terrorist animal organization.
She gets
Also,
Back.
yeah, this is the
Yeah.
image I wanted to show where it's like even
Oh,
when you
yeah.
add like 10x the polygons, it does not make a difference. Well, I kind
Yeah.
of feel like we're like at here where it's like you can't even like tell the difference.
We're ad hominem.
Stylistic stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay, what were the two movies?
FNAF.
FNAF 2
was-
is what's the
Zootopia,
FNAF
Oh,
2.
and also Stranger Things.
and
Stranger
Stranger
Things. So Stranger Things season 5, Beck. I want your perspective as a new viewer, kind of.
As someone who
Yeah.
just watched the whole series in like a month.
I did. So thoughts. I felt like it kind of falls into two eras to me, it felt like, where it felt like seasons 1 through 3 were like kind of era 1, and then now we're in like 4 and 5, which is an era 2. Because that just felt like a very big jump between 3 and 4. I don't know if you
Well,
guys
3 and
noticed
4
that.
is a large time jump, and so is 4 and 5.
4 and 5 is it's not that long of a time jump, is it?
4
It's
and 5 is a huge
5
time
years
jump.
back
What?
It's been like around 4 or 5 years.
N
in real
oh.
life
6
back,
or
not in the
7
show.
years.
In real life.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I thought we were talking about in the show. Okay,
No.
yeah. But yeah, no, you can definitely I think the biggest jumps you see are between 2 and 3 and 3 and 4. And then 4 to 5 is just like they're kinda like already like
4 to 5 is like part 1, part 2 of the same kind of
Yeah,
Yeah,
story.
they're
yeah.
very similar. It's really hard
Um
to tell. There's like if you were to show me an episode in season 4, I probably couldn't tell you that it was from season 4 versus season 5 just cuz it very all blends together in like a paste. Not that like season 4 was pretty good and is probably one of the better seasons.
Yeah.
And season
Yeah,
5
but
is
like the
still
early
good.
part of season 4, like the last, it kind of falls up near the end
Yeah.
of season 4, but the early part of season 4, like, because here's Beck, this is kind of my perspective. Like, do you agree with me? Like season 1, it could be a mini series,
It could. I also there's one thing that I very much noticed, and this is a problem with like a lot of these like mystery kind of horror shows, is that it can keep the atmosphere for like season 1 and 2, but then they have to keep revealing stuff for it like to be satisfying. And the more they reveal, the
Yeah.
less scary it becomes until now in
Yeah.
like season 4 and 5, it's kind of just an action series. It does like there's like
It's
not any
it's
horror.
a fantasy action series, you know? It's a
Yeah.
fantasy action series, but it's kind of it's like, Will, you have to fight the Demogorgon Vecna level 2 with your Spire
Yeah,
Slayer, you
yeah.
know? It's like,
Will
what does
for Israel.
but the thing is, I don't know. It just like it kind of loses the momentum. Like I don't know where you. I don't really remember season 2. I don't remember like being the biggest fan of season 2. But
I think
I
season 2
think
is the
3 was
least
good because
memorable. I like don't remember that much
season
from it.
3 had a good set piece in the mall. Even though it's kind of a dumb idea to put a base for Russian intelligence in the mall.
Yeah, that is actually legitimately crazy that they were able to build an entire Russian base in the middle
My
of the
my
United
my opinion
States.
on my opinion on season 3 is that the Russian subplot is like the only good part of season 3.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it was an interesting place, but I don't know. I just feel like there's they're doing a lot of mixing up where it's like you feel I also back through season 2 and 3, 2 to 4,
Yeah.
they introduced a new character each season that dies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, season 1 also has one
Season
with
2 was so
kind of.
obvious that he was going to die. Because like, guys, we introduced this really nice love interest who's just a chill guy. So it's like so clear that he's just gonna die.
Yeah, but here's the
Um
I
thing,
also thought
Bob is a really good character, so you
Yeah,
can't shit on Bob.
no, he's a good character, and that's why they kill him.
Yeah, but I can't say that about any other kill character though. So like, oops.
wait, Beck, what are your thoughts on Eddie Munson?
I thought he was a chill guy. I
I
Aiden
don't
was
like
telling me
Eddie.
that he doesn't like him, but I thought he was a chill guy.
I don't like
I
Eddie.
like
I think
Eddie
his
is
death
just a
was
rehash of like
stupid, but
he's a weak Steve.
Eddie is just a weak Steve.
mm,
Yeah, which makes Steve then weaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beck, but do you agree Steve is the best character of the show?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uri,
That's just
what's your opinion on Will? Because I hate Will. I hate him so much.
I'm okay with Will. I do think he's a pretty weak character, and that's why I honestly don't think it was that bad that he missed most of season 1, which is the strongest season for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing for season 1 is I think I
It was
get
just
it
so
more
fresh.
now because we had like no time to connect to Will before he vanished. So it's like
Yeah.
kind of like does not really matter. And it kind of feels like he's getting introduced in season 2.
Yeah. And then obviously I think through season 2 to 3 on this, 2 to 4 maybe, that he's kind of almost a little bit sidelined. I know he has this like connection with like Vecna and like the Slayer, But honestly, for a lot of it, he's
That's
just
the
really
flavor.
ignored, and he doesn't really come into his own
Season 4
until
he
like
didn't
season
do
5.
shit until season 5. They're like, okay, we're gonna give him the superpowers.
We're gonna
So he
give
can
him
do
the
stuff.
Israel powers.
Which
Yeah.
is honestly a little it's expected that he gets superpowers. I don't think it's that bad of like a character thing. But I don't know. I've never connected to Will that much as a character. I don't find 11 all that interesting. I like her enough. But I don't know. I know. I just felt like I don't know. Like the show, it's obviously it's the biggest phenomenon. It's like the most huge show in streaming ever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited for the new parts, but I know there's definitely nothing that can capture the magic like season 1, you know?
Yeah.
I also like
Yeah.
I
you
will
can
say,
see them
so the
like
way I watch
heavy
this is
reaching
that
for characters going into like season 3, 4, and 5, where they like have like all like the siblings and the parents try to become like more major characters.
Yeah.
What you are specifically referring to just Mike's family and Erica.
Yeah. It just feels
'Cause
yeah, especially like in like season like 5 and 3 especially
I
for
actually
Erica.
I like
I
Erica
Am I
though.
mudded?
Erica's
I
one of my
like her, I
favorite
just feel like
characters.
yeah.
Am I
I
mudded?
I don't like Holly, but I actually do like the twist of the mom kind of being more important because they kind of set her up throughout the entire show. Is she like a good mom or not?
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
always cheats with like Billy and it's kind of interesting. But I actually do like the reveal when she's like very protective. I think
Yeah.
that was good. But
Yeah.
Nicola, what were you saying?
What I was saying is, so for my experience for season 5, I also watched this during Thanksgiving. Um, my experience with Stranger Things is season 1, my family watched when it came out. When it came out, I was like 7 one like, the first season came out in, like, 2016, right?
2016, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Obama
10.
was
Yeah,
still president.
I was, like, 9 years old. I was, like, the movie, it was actually scary for me. I didn't wanna watch it.
It was scary for you.
I was a fucking 9-year-old,
You
bro.
were 9? I don't think you were 9. Were you 9?
2016, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I was a little
Sorry,
baby,
that's
bro.
crazy.
A little baby.
Guys,
Then
this was before Trump first won, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
and
was
then
really funny when they did that like post of like all the shows that had started and ended in the time Stranger Things
yeah.
has. And you realize a
Then
bunch
I
of stuff
remember
happened.
I think I watched some of season 2. I did not watch season 3. I watched season 4, the last episode with my dad, and then I watched all of season 5. So watching
Wow.
season 5, I had no clue what was happening.
As someone who hasn't watched as someone who's only watched Stranger Things as each season comes out, I am also fucking lost because I don't
Yeah,
remember who anyone like any of the non-important characters are. I should have thought
exactly.
the woman general in this season was a character that we've seen before and just I forgot about her. No, she's just a
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
character. I
Yeah,
forgot.
exactly, yeah. And I
That's
was
the
so
benefit of
confused.
me binging the entire
But
show in a month.
Yeah.
the best part of this season, I would say, by far, is when Vecna shows up in the last 5 fucking minutes and just aura
Does
farms,
nothing and
and
leaves.
his new
Yeah.
design looks like Ultron, and that's the
It
only
is
He
reason I
looks
like
like
it. It just
Ultron.
looks
100%.
like Ultron, and I love Ultron.
Beck, what is your thoughts about introducing like the big bad in like the last two like
So,
seasons,
the
really?
moment that they, like,
Mr. Watson.
introduced him is, like it was, like, so there were two options. Um, First was that he was a new guy, and that would be very stupid. Um, the second option was that he was behind everything the whole time, which is still dumb, but it's less dumb. And they went
Yeah,
with
it's
option
just very
2.
retconning.
Yeah.
They're just retconning.
Um,
Exactly.
Dude, but Beck, remember when you see at the beginning of season 5, you get the weird Will de-aging CGI?
yeah. Um,
And so, I don't know, that's the symptom of the retcon.
yeah, there was a bunch of retconning stuff. which I feel like retconning can be good, but you have to like
Fine.
put more thought into it. Um,
My
yeah.
problem with the season is just like there's just so much happening, but like nothing happening at the same time. Like it's so long and for what? And like cuz there's so many characters, none of them do anything. Like like Steve, Nancy, Jonathan and Dustin are all in the upside down for the final episode that just released and they don't do anything the whole time except discover that the wall is a circle. Um
Which is like,
I
it
low-key
was
could
so
have told them
obvious.
immediately.
It was
yeah.
so obvious.
It's just a lot of meandering. They keep introducing characters that we don't really care, like the fat kid.
I
Nobody
also
cares about the fat kid.
so
Okay,
there's
nobody
He
cares
kind of
about him, but he's
find
also
the
like the
fat kid
funniest
funny.
character of the season.
okay.
He is funny, but also I don't like him.
I do like he's like delightful Derek.
Yeah.
There
I
is
love Delightful Derek.
there's two things that I felt was just like so weird and like not explained. First
I think the
is
weirdest
like
thing
the
was when
Vecna
Glazer just
origin.
comes out and starts saying, "I love Israel, I love the IDF," and starts
I remember him
floating.
saying that.
That's my
You can
favorite
see how
part. That was like
Nicola
the
does not know
weirdest
how to
part.
let go
I
of
felt
like
like it
one
was so
joke.
tonally different.
No, it is so, no, alright. Literally, I was like watching Stranger Things, and Nicola kept fucking sending the GIF of Will doing all the stuff saying for
For
Israel,
Israel.
and it spoiled it for me like so much.
Yeah.
I didn't even send it the
Um,
first time. I think either Aiden or Tyler sent
It
it the
wasn't
first time.
me.
And I just kept.
I
I
think
think
it
it
was
was Tyler. And
Tyler.
then I think Tyler
um,
sent it the first time. I just kept sending it.
Um,
but
but yeah, so first, the Vecna backstory. It's like, okay, so I'm thinking like they're showing the backstory for this guy. They're gonna explain why he has these telekinetic powers. They don't do that at all.
No,
They just
you want to
fucking
know you want to know where his actual backstory is, where you find out why
what?
he has telekinetic powers? It's a fucking Broadway musical.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a Broadway musical, and if you watch it, it explains his connection to the Mind Flayer and how he got his powers to begin with.
Okay, great. Now I have to watch Broadway musical. And second, this is the thing that pissed me off so fucking much. The season 4 finale randomly doing a 2-day time jump at the most important
enough.
part of the show. And then them just acting like nothing happens for like the entire rest of the episode. And not explaining
Beck,
shit.
I'm going to be honest. I don't remember season 4 at all because that was like what fucking COVID.
Yeah, okay. So
That's when
I'm gonna explain to you what happened in this. So Vecna opens. So he's like, guys, I win. I opened the fuck you die portal. The all the fucking hell
The fuck you
cracks
die
are
portal. That's a
happening
good way to
and the
describe it.
holes opening everywhere. And then 11 is like, no, 2-day time jump. Everyone is fine, and it was just considered a small earthquake. Uh
Yep.
so I don't even like know what they were doing because they acted like he fucking won, like everyone was about to die. And then everything's just chill. Um, I really wish
Everything
they'd
was chill.
explained it because they had a very good semi opportunity where it's like because the whole thing was he needs to kill 4 people, um, to like open up the fuck you die portal. And he kills the 4 people, but then
nothing the fuck you die portal.
yeah, um, but then 11 is able to bring Max back to life, and I was thinking they were gonna do a cool thing where somehow
He dies.
bringing her back to life reverses the spell or something. But no, they don't explain that at all. Um,
This is
Because
also
she's
my
not
hot
even
take.
really
I think
brought back
Max.
to life. She's catatonic right now. And then we
yeah,
see
I think
in
Max
the season
just
that
died.
she could have gotten out, but instead of jumping into the portal, she stares at the portal for 5 minutes until the song is over.
Yeah. I every time I watch Stranger Things, I'm like, wow, this show is really good. And then I watch Stranger Things some more and I say, wow, the show has really bad writing. Wow.
And then we're like, let's talk about a better show. Welcome to Derry.
It is a better show. It's like better Stranger Things for me. Um, honestly, but we're gonna move on for next episode when I'll do
That is
the thoughts
definitely.
on the whole season
Yeah.
I
because it's
also
all
want because
out.
I also need to catch up. I'm only on episode 2 right now.
Because episode 7 is really good. It's the
No,
best
because here's my
episode.
issues. I've kind of been getting spoilers for every episode every time it comes out, so I kind of know what happens in every episode. But like I haven't
Yeah.
watched every episode yet for myself.
Anyway, what should we recommend for the great audience?
I think FNAF 2, of course.
Yeah, the
Yes.
movie
I'm
we
gonna
didn't talk
recommend
about. It's not
audience.
good. You shouldn't watch
It
it.
was the best theatrical experience of the year.
I love FNAF.
Well,
It was
wait,
I
a
don't know.
very
honestly,
bad movie.
It was
honestly,
a
it's
guys,
between that and
watch.
I
Minecraft movie
appreciate
for
the
me.
hell out of it.
Can't be right. That cannot be right. FNAF 2 is worse than Minecraft as a movie,
I'm
by the
saying,
way.
what was the better
That's not true.
theatrical
I don't think that's true.
experience?
I think you
I
forgot.
was alone in all of my experiences of those both movies. So
And
I
that's
have
the
the
problem.
I recently almost rewatched Minecraft. I watched like half of it. That's just objectively a bad movie. FNAF 2, I enjoyed watching it. Like objectively a bad movie, but like
It's
not
a
as bad
bad
as like
movie,
Minecraft
but it's a good
objectively.
FNAF movie.
it's a
Exactly.
terrible.
All of you
Also
Holy
helps-
shit! What
It's
the
a
fuck did you
good
just
FNAF
say?
movie.
End the episode.
Also
End the
helps-
episode. Fucking holy
Also helps,
shit!
I
There's
was
no way
really
you just
drunk
said it's a
when I
good FNAF movie. Holy shit!
Let's go.